Welcome to the first video in a series of videos on tips for taking the IB exams. This will be an ongoing series, and our first tip is probably the most controversial one, but let's get into the video. My controversial exam tip is this: stop reading the whole exam paper before you start. It's a piece of advice that's always given to students to start with your best question, which in and of itself is not a bad idea, but particularly with the maths paper, a lot of the questions look much harder than they actually are. So if you read through the exam paper and you're just glancing over the questions, you may get yourself into a bit of a panic as to what's coming up. Instead, I recommend this. Look at question 1. Is it a question you like? Is it functions or trigonometry? In which case, do it. Start with that one straight away. If it's a question you don't like, then look at question 2 and ask yourself the same question. Is this a question I like to do or not? The idea is to start with a good question, not your best question. By doing this, you're going to have two main benefits. One is you're not going to waste time reading the entire exam paper. Remember, the IB Maths exam is about time management. Spending time reading through the exam paper is not time well spent. The second thing that will happen is that you won't get into a panic about the questions coming up. Finally, I'll end with this. The second tip that comes with this, which is very important, is that in the IB Maths exam, timing is key. The rough guideline to use is that you've got about a minute a mark. So if a question is worth 5 marks, you should be spending maximum 5 minutes on it. You are much better off writing down things for more questions than finishing a few questions perfectly. I will say that these two exam tips must go hand in hand. You do want to get to your best question eventually, and to do that you must follow the time management tips of doing a minute a mark. In this case, you will eventually get to every question. You will have likely time at the end to go back and finish questions you didn't get to finish, but following this advice of doing a minute a mark and moving on to the next question when that time's up will get you to see every question. Remember, the goal is to maximize the marks. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay updated when more questions are answered. If you have any questions or need any more help, please drop a comment below and I will get back to you. Until next time, keep practicing and good luck.